Just a great time, and honestly, I'm just looking forward to the set coming up. Now we do have Armadillo versus Jayn. Jayn gonna go with the Sephiroth, Armadillo with the Lucario, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, trying to get something started here. Gonna go for the fairs. Yeah, fair moving into the nairs with the regrab.
Okay.
And this is, you know what, this is a little bit scary for Jayn, I believe, just because, you know, Sephiroth one of those glass cannon characters where it just, you know, has a lot of impact, can do a lot of damage, but also surprisingly light.
Yes, surprisingly light, and doesn't really have a lot of solid, like, get-off-me tools in this matchup. It's like Lucario is going to be able to continue to keep pressure on.
96 after the hit, by the way.
Exactly. Yep. Sephiroth is a character that, like, wants to keep a bunch of space between you and their opponent, like, doesn't want to be playing that super fast-paced game, and that's the complete opposite for Lucario.
Yeah.
Not only that, has a solid projectile that they can not only use to deal damage with, but can mix up in the air, change their trajectory. It can be hard for Sephiroth to commit when you know that they're going to have like these wave bounces, be reversed, you know, charged up neutral Bs.
Yeah, Jayn is already at a deficit, starting a little bit. I believe they will have the opportunity to get something going, but it's looking a little bit difficult here. Just Armadillo just playing so very consistent and was able to get so many hits, another up air, and this is Lucario with Rage.
Yep.
It's really difficult to come back on this character. You have to finalize that stock now, or else you gotta take so much damage.
And Lucario has so much drift too. Like, can just continue to like approach from the air, from the ground. Oh my god! Focus palm comes in. That aura sphere is almost fully charged. You got to keep that in the back of your head right there. Oh wow!
Oh, that was a dangerous recovery, but Armadillo not getting punished too hard.
Yeah, you honestly have to punish that right there. Like, that's an opportunity you can't miss. Finally, though, pierces the heart of that Lucario. Gonna get a stock on, but a huge mountain to climb here.
Even at 0%, honestly, even at 0%, when Armadillo's behind Lucario, I'm so scared.
Yeah, no, you should be.
Okay, so back here, gonna send towards the right side of the stage.
Oof.
Jayn has to figure something out. They are struggling near the ledge here, but trying to get something going. Oh, down smash, big commitment.
Yeah, struggling a bit in the ledge, but Lucario can't necessarily like consistently two-frame very well. Like, doesn't really want to go off stage. Doesn't have to, but like you can kind of play on the ledge if you want and try to poke. But I think Jayn making a smart move, getting back to the middle of the stage as soon as possible.
Okay, big back here. Jayn working on a comeback here. Oh, that's a great thing on an Armadillo. Just recovering low, but the F is going to finalize that stock. 131%, a lot of rage, and honestly, a lot of comeback potential. Because Armadillo's not going to be able to kill right now.
That's true. Right, Jayn just has to keep poking, right? Oh, and not do that.
I was going to say not able to kill right now, but there's one move in the entire arsenal that Lucario has that will be able to kill right now, and that was back here. Unfortunately, misses the ledge. Jayn just barely missing it and just giving Armadillo the opportunity to punish with that back air and finalizing that stock and that game.
We had a couple dodgy recoveries there. That one. People just flying high past the ledge, but I think unfortunately that came at the almost the worst time it really could have. Yeah, you're right. The back air is one thing you had to look out for, but Jayn was bringing it back.
Yeah,
right?
they really were.
Was finally landing the pokes. Of course, it helped that Lucario, you know, really didn't have much aura to work with, didn't have the rage, so you can poke a little safer. You're not going to take as much damage in those, you know, lower percent strings. And Jayn took advantage of that for sure, but then one misstep.
One misstep, that's all it takes.
And they paid the price.
Okay, so Nietzsche going to get started a little bit here and there. You know what? One thing I've noticed that Armadillo does not struggle with Lucario at lower percents, and that's something I've seen a lot of. Usually is Lucario's struggling to get something started, but they can finish near the end, especially with higher those higher percents. They can get those chip damage.
Right.
But Armadillo's combo game with Lucario just immaculate. Really great stuff.
And I like that Armadillo is calling out the side Bs with the jump in almost every single time.
Yeah.
Like not giving Sephiroth up an opportunity to really ever land that. Well, okay, up B. The raw right on stage again. That's the third one in a row. Every time you see the Sephiroth going for a side B, Jayn gets punished. Armadillo jumps in almost immediately and gets a string going.
Very, very true. Oh, I like that he went for the Tomahawk landing forward smash. Could have been a great option. Aura Sphere cancel. Down smash does not work, but gets Aura Sphere cancel into the back air. Okay, Nair to get on stage. Jayn working on getting a little bit more percent here, trying to get a little bit more mileage out of the stock. Oh, what a snipe attempt. Hold on.
Oh, that could have been killer too there. Jayn almost stealing away that first stock.
Yeah.
Looking a lot better compared to the first game here, but Armadillo just has to land once. And that forward tilt comes in clutch.
Yeah.
And now they got to get some extra credit here.
Yeah, forward tilt always a great reliable kill option when you have that aura. Oh, what a snipe hold on, playing very aggressive here. I can guarantee he's going to go for that counter. Just did not come out in time. Oh, with the missed tech into the down smash. Could be a great way to finalize that stock. Armadillo up 2-1.
Armadillo definitely feel themselves right here.
Okay, forward air into the nair, into the double forward air again. No, gets another nair. Great combos going on.
Okay, lands a grab, put him back in the corner here, and gets a bit greedy trying to land with that aura sphere and just knock out that up B. Doesn't get it. Jayn now again going to create some space. Not committing to the side Bs, which I would like, especially considering how high percent Armadillo is here. But now you want to land that back air, especially up the jump in the corner if possible. Ooh, great job with that force palm to keep him at bay.
I like that catch from Jayn. Was able to catch the recovery with the down tilt, reacted immediately, and then was able to punish the higher recovery with that back air. Great stuff. Okay, Jayn recovering well with that upper. Sneaky stuff.
Jayn committing a bit too much to that down air now. Now it's starting to get a bit fishy. And Armadillo's going to punish that every single time. And the back air once again, not going to do it. The next one certainly will, but they're going to go super low and actually scaring them out of recovering normally. Jayn falling 0-2 there. Armadillo doing it very well with the Lucario.
Yeah, no, great stuff from Armadillo. Honestly, just finalizing that game in quite a way. Honestly, just Jayn seeming to fumble a little bit near the end. Maybe could have gone a little bit nervous, maybe a little bit of panic. And definitely noticed a little bit of habits showing, a lot of jumping from the ledge. This time not with a move like an up air or something to cover them, so they were not able to get any coverage or any insurance on the way up, and Armadillo just traded that with the back air and was able to finalize that stock. So great stuff from Armadillo. Moving on 2-0. And going to be moving on to round 2 or 3.